journey you're on, you have to take up space and be yourself forward. One part that I would want to bring to the world is the Isabela National Park. It's something that symbolizes the whole Isabela. It has the Queen Isabella, the statue of Queen Isabella there, and it symbolizes the beauty and the origin of the province. One local product that I want to promote would be the handmade bags. It's something that is uniquely made, well, not just in the province, but everywhere else in the Philippines. And we should be proud of whatever we are making, whatever products we are producing, because one thing young people like me should focus on would be their goals in life. We should all be focused on our journey towards achieving that goal, and whatever circumstances, whatever hardship we may encounter, we should just move on and continue to achieve that. Right now we are with Miss Kalina. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm really excited for today, especially that we'll be able to share our struggles and also our preparations for this pageant. Sanay ang mga kabanyo. Pause. Hi, Kapipian Algao, Candida Luzon. I'm Noreen Victoria Mangawi, representing the province of Kalinga. I'm a civil servant, and I am a proud member of the indigenous peoples. I take pride of our culture. One of these is batok, the traditional batus. Another is laga, our native fabrics and beads, and of course, our people. I consider them, I think, as one of the most hospitable people, not only in the Philippines, but in the whole world. um, One beautiful word from our local language would be namnama. Namnama is hope. Um, just like the Miss Universe Philippines, we are here as harbingers of hope. And I am here full of hope and dreams to show the universe that the beautiful transformations I've come and I've overcome, and this one thing that I learned from my childhood is to be gracious to other people, to share my blessings to other people. I am an only child, but then I was not a brat. My parents would always call on me to share to other people, because we may be living in the same world, but we're facing different realities. And that's why we should always show kindness to others. During this pandemic, it is really a time of self-reflection. It's a time for me to reconnect with the people I love, even via online, because I'm working as a civil servant, and it has took a lot of my time focusing on my career. And aside from that, it's really to care more for others. Aside from being resilient, we need to care more for others, because again, we're facing different realities.
If I win the crown as the Miss Universe Philippines, I've always considered it as a conversation that goes beyond me. And as an indigenous people, it is allowing inclusivity, allowing representation of one of the most overly sectoral society, the indigenous people. And I would be here not only to be a face of the brand, but to speak for a brand that uh, called it something that would a phenomenal woman is a bold color. Bold color would be red, orange, anything that is bold because you need to stand out. You're phenomenal because you have the confidence to stand out. And I am here today because I have mustered up the courage to stand confident. Yes. What you need is to work beyond beyond your line of duty. It's really a call to not to consider the your clients as your family as well, because there are no more other people who would help them and care for them if you do not start it with yourself. And you need to be more empathic in trying to deliver the best service that is needed. I would like to promote my home in Limos, Pinoco, because it is where I grew up, and I saw the struggles of the people coming from there, the struggles of the children just to go to school. And I believe that education is something that democratizes the playing field for people. And I want to show the universe that there is something that is going on like that. Yes, the local product that I want to promote is coffee. Because in Kalinga, we have, that's why I call them most hospitable, because you will not pass a household without getting a fresh brewed cup of coffee in Kalinga. And I take pride of that because tourists or visitors from all over the world would always say, wow, even they do not have something, or even they are poor, they have coffee to offer. One thing that people, young professionals or a woman like me should focus on being resilient. Being resilient in times of crisis so that you should not, even though you are pulled back or you have your own setbacks, but you will conquer this and be phenomenal. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You want to say a little message for the people from your hometown?
Nabigyan Algaw Kalikay Rosan, I'm living Victoria Manawin, and I hope that you continue supporting me in my journey for the Miss Universe Philippines Agyaman Club. Good morning. Algaw. Yes. Sa yung pagka-Algaw, I am Trisha Bartolomeo Castro, representing La Union. I've always dreamt of becoming a doctor like my mom, but for now, I manage our clinics here in Baguio and La Trinidad where we give our services. So that's what I want to promote, accessible and affordable health care to everyone. Wait, beautiful word in Ilocano, I would say nasimput. Nasimput is good because I think every Ilocano, not all Ilocanos, but I think everyone, the whole Filipino community is very good, very friendly when it comes to our neighboring countries and to everyone we encounter with. We always do it with a smile. Mm-hmm. The learning experience that I gained as a child was to become strong-hearted. I was raised by a single mother, and she is also a breast cancer survivor for 21 years. So I've been taught to always be strong by heart and to never be affected by the systems that we have and to whatever challenges that come to our lives. So just be strong, just be yourself. Mhm. The greatest lesson that I've learned, I guess, would be to value family, the time with your family. I've been very busy ever since I graduated, and I took my family for granted. We did not meet at home that much because of our busy lives, but because of this pandemic, I spent time with them. They're my source of happiness, and I think that we should all value our families while we're still here on earth. If I would win, I would promote, of course, the accessible healthcare. I think that's the most that I could do to give the blessing of life, to share that blessing of life to us who are in need, to everyone who needs healthcare services but is not that accessible when it comes to our remote areas here in the Philippines. I would say probably light blue. Light blue is very like the sky, and the universe is the sky, and I think that we have no limitations. We have everything. We have all of the resources, and we just should know how to use them when it comes to our life. Oh, I did not know that. It's okay. I think everything is online already. So if working online is that accessible to our homes, then I think we should be more knowledgeable in the chat, how to operate a computer, and I think that's the most that we can do right now, as long as we still have this pandemic with us. And yeah, I think that's the skill that would be most helpful right now. I would say, of course, the surfing capital of the Philippines is Laguna Province, the beaches of San Juan. San Juan has the most epic sunsets, and I think that a lot of people would enjoy our beaches there. Since Philippines is really known for our beaches, our beautiful beaches. And, there's a lot of places to eat. We also have a lot of more socio-economic activities. So that's where I would want to go. Yes, Bob. The local product that I want to promote is, I would say, daing. La Union is also known for being capital for daing as well. So I know it's kind of fishy when you when you hear about it, but I think that it's very unique and it's something that a lot of countries don't know about. So once they want to taste our daing, it's something that they would want to enjoy and how it all is. Young people like me should focus on ourselves, because in here we have this social media who kind of brainwashes everyone to be perfect and to be someone that we are not. We should be really authentic to ourselves, know what we want, know our goals, and just dream big and just be yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Yaman ako, Nay.
Miss La Union, how was your Q&A?
It was nerve-wracking, I should say, but I think I really did really good. I made the judges laugh and I made them smile, so I think I did really good.
Okay, Miss Laguna, what are your expectations for this TED interview?
Well, as of now, I am totally nervous because it's the first time that I will be put under the spotlight. Because I used to be the one who's interviewing hundreds of applicants, but my expectations right now is just to show to all the judges and to everyone who will be watching our interview of who I am, of what I wanted to be, and at the same time, what kind of an optimal woman I am. Hello, good morning, everyone. Hindi naman po. Medyo malamig lang. I'm not so used with the cold. Alright. Alright. Magna cum laude. Was not valedictorian, but magna cum laude, yeah. Late bloomer. Good morning again, everyone. I am Florence Florence. I am a proud Lagunense, a proud scholar of Bayan, a hotel by profession, and at the same time education advocate. For me, it will always be mabuhay. Because it's a people with a smile and at the same time proud of our language. It was when I first entered God's hurting. It taught me that to never tell something bad about the people around me. To become adaptive to changes because this situation put a lot of changes in our life, and it is very important that we know how to live it and cope with it so that we will come out stronger from these pandemic challenges. If I win this university, it's definitely bring them joy and hope already. So I'm already helping them, but at the same time, I would like to initiate activities and movements that will help them through this pandemic. It could be food drive, it could be helping the students in our community. Blue, because aside from it being the color of our province, color blue is the color of the phenomenal woman is someone that shares and at the same time let life welcome. Yes. I think just like what I mentioned, it is being able to adapt to it because working from home is definitely so different than working in an office setup. You have the family with you, there could be a lot of distractions, and once you are able to adapt to the current place or environment that you have, you will definitely be able to do your job more effectively and efficiently. Okay, that I would like to do. Well, definitely, it will be from my home city, obviously known to be the city of 70. Can you imagine that 70 is one? So I would like to promote that 7 days in our city, the whole world, that this is the gift that we receive from nature and still continuously be protected and provide livelihood to the people of the subject. Oh no, I'm so sorry, but I'm very familiar with the kanta ng Abby. Yeah, so sa Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm a K-pop fan now, so I know more of the Blackpink songs. Yeah. Now what I wanted to promote is the with water lily bags and other products that with water lily. Because water lily is one of the major problems in Laguna Lake. And now the locals of Laguna are so creative, so talented that they were able to turn this problem into a solution that will actually benefit the community and the people of Laguna. So that is the product that I really wanted to promote to everyone. I actually brought two bags with me. I one during my arrival in Manila, and then Manila is the other one for the coming days.
The last question is, what is the one thing you think young people like you should focus on?
I think young people like me should focus on our goals because there are so many things going around in our environment. The pressure from the society, pressure to what we see in the social media, that sometimes we forget what really our goals are. So we should focus on our goals, on our dreams, on what we really wanted to be, not on what other people wanted us to be. I'm done. Thank you so much. I will. Nakakahiya. I'm from Laguna and I don't know that song. And I know the Blackpink song. But I'll just for that. Thank you for sharing.
We're here with Miss Magani. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm so excited for later's interview.
What would you do if someone asked you a question that you did not answer?
I think I would have to be honest if I can't answer about it, but I'll try my best to answer since I can. Hello. Okay, so I'm Ivana Kimon Sumasancha Passes. I'm 24 years old, representing Makati City. I'm a professional event host, I'm a writer. I'm also a runway commercial model, and I do advocate for suicide prevention awareness. Sorry. Yes. So, I think what happened to be it's a very light word. It's my favorite. I love grabe. I love saying grabe. You know, I can say it in different emotions. I could be happy, sad, I could be angry. But if I say grabe, then parang it's a very general expression. And it's something that walang English, exact English translation. So it's very unique for the Filipinos also. Oh, I think one thing that I learned when I was a child was I'm the youngest among three siblings. I have two older sisters, so I'm a bunso, and I'm a very spoiled bunso. And I think I realized that I could be someone more than what my mother had done because I feel like I'm also very different. You know, I'm very unique compared to my others. So what should I learn to really appreciate who I am as a person and embrace it. I always look up to them. Sorry. But the biggest lesson that I learned was to not take time for granted. I used to even work even on weekends. I would tell myself, okay, I'll just go to church next week and meron pa naman. But now I can't do that anymore. So yeah, I think staying up with my family, having reunions, staying ahead with my college friends, and now we don't do it in person. How I wish we could do it in person. If I win, like what I said earlier, I advocate for suicide prevention awareness, and it's something that is personal to me. I experienced anxiety in the past. I suffered from it. I'm already healed. I have done a lot of therapy in the past that I have overcome, and in my journey here in Miss Universe, I know that I've used my voice to really reach out to those people who wanted to end their lives with suicide, because it's such a very sensitive topic. And yeah, it's just nice because now I was able to connect with those people. Someone would message me that, oh, sorry. Oh, I think it have to be white, a white black canvas that anyone can, appreciate you for who you are, and they can throw any colors to you, and you will make sure that you can make the most out of it. I think one thing that everyone has to realize is the fact that work-life balance is very important. I think it's also the reason why a lot of people undergo from
as what you're going depression and anxiety, and it's because they just don't know how to separate their personal life and being at home, and it's a struggle for everybody. So I think yeah, work-life balance is something that we should keep in mind. It would have to be Museo ng Makati. Not a lot of people know that it exists, and I think that goes to show that Makati, despite the skyscrapers and everything, that there's a glamour of Makati City, that there is a very, very deep heritage of Makati City. A lot of people don't know because people would say, oh, siya yung mga taga Makati. But no, we come from a very, very humble beginning. It's something that it's nice to look back into and to let people know that there's really something more than being just a business capital of the oh, local product. Well, for me, I love a mango, so it has to be dried mangoes in Cebu City. I think it's very unique, and I have a lot of foreign friends who are not even Filipinos who love it. And it's something that I also personally love, it's something that I love to share to everybody. Sorry? I think young people like you should focus on getting to know who they really are as a person. It's easier said than done to say, oh, you should know who you are and just be yourself, but it's really a struggle. It's a journey to really know your true, authentic self. And for me, once you know yourself, you never really go wrong, and you would never be intimidated. You know how to determine, you know your stuff, you know your goals. And I think it's very important for younger people to know that because it's very important. Thank you, po. Thank you so much. I think this is for you. It was really a fun experience. Well, I think that's moving as a living. So to be at the other side of the table and yeah, there's so many questions, still overwhelming, but it was really fun. It was a long walk. This is it. Ito na pala yun. Sana ay just more nice. Ito na pala to. Good morning, everyone. Oh, well, good morning, everyone. I'm Dominic Dizon. I'm 24. I actually work as an account executive for international brand and designer Kenneth Cabonte. But prior to that, I am mostly known to be a model mentor, host, and of course, a lead. I belong to a family of four, but the only one who pursued passion. A one beautiful word I would say is palaban. It's something, it's actually quite a Tagalog word din. Pero lumalaban. Yun. Lumalaban is in every struggle that we face naman every day. We just face the challenge firsthand. And then I think we succeed at the end of the day. It's just that we're being ourselves, our true authentic selves, authentic selves. So that's why I really appreciate what this universe is trying to portray of us, being our true authentic selves all the time. There was one particular time na I asked my parents, no, I actually didn't ask them. I wanted to preach with my friends. And then I didn't ask for their permission. And then when I got home, I immediately went to the bathroom and take a shower, changed my clothes, and I left my phone in the bathroom. And so my mom found out eventually where I was. She figured it out that way. And so at the end of that conversation, she just told me that it's okay that you want to go at this place with anyone. Just as long as you're being honest. That we don't take time for granted. This year has been very fast. I would say it's been long but fast in time constraints. I felt like everything was in a fast track. So I'm just really happy that we made it this far, and I practically did everything I had to do, and even at the work at the side, even doing my work at the side and doing the badging. So I'm very proud about that. I I would really use like the prizes I get from the pageant to help my beneficiary at first. Sir, it's my best friend Harry. She's actually undergoing radiotherapy now, and she finished her chemotherapy already. And financially, I just really want to help her from there. And of course, I want to continue on portraying my advocacy, which is on mental health. Prior to the pageant, I actually did a tour around University of Cebu, so I really want to continue like that.
What color do you think you can use without
It would be pink. It's very feminine, but it's very it has its own character, I would say. And pink doesn't only animate every gender in the community. So I think a phenomenal woman is the color pink. I was worried about that nga kasi my throat is kind of dry now.
what is your hope about podcast?
Yes.
So, what do you think are the skills you go forward? What do you change?
Skills, one thing, yeah. I really had to balance everything, like my family time and of course my work. And I actually am working from home. So one of the skills is just um, concentration. Because there's a lot of distraction around the house, and you really have to entertain your clients. So I think that's one of the things that I developed through working from home.
You go national, but now, if you would like to go to the world, what
I would really want to even push the government to what do you call this, to go through with the eco park that they have proposed, because Mandaue is actually very highly industrialized and it's not very known to be a touristy spot. We're very honest about it kasi you will see naman din po na it's more on buildings, structures. So they are proposing an eco park, which I want to um, support on that also, because we just really need that part in Mandaue to be more greener. It would be the food businesses that we have in Mandaue. We have really pushed, especially in this pandemic, we have pushed all of those local products that we sold. With our deliveries, of course, we have the Bibingka, which I'm very excited to purchase in my national costume. And yeah, supporting local is very important because everyone is just working from home and they just really want to keep the business going. I think we should focus on the plans for the future because one thing that I've learned from the pandemic is very unpredictable. Time and space and wherever we may go is it continually changes. Change is the only constant thing in the world. And I really hope that the young generations would keep in mind that just whatever you decide on today will affect your future. So I really do hope that they start planning it out, but of course keeping their feet on where they are at the moment. Direct na ano naman ako doon. Ah, of course, direct. Kasali tayo lahat. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Miss Manila, how are you doing?
Girl, I'm excited. Excited na ako na kinakabahan. Super mixed emotion kasi ngayon ko na nagsisink in sa amin lahat na nag-start na talaga yung Miss Universe Philippines. Wait. Kailangan kong huminga. Okay. Game. Sa pag-akyat, tsaka ang lamig kasi. Actually, paulit-ulit. Feeling ko paulit-ulit kami na sinasabi na malamig. Ayun. Dapat niya binaman namin yung shawl. Hindi totoo yan. Hindi totoo yan. Oo. Pinapapatay ko yung aircon kanina, wala palang aircon. Sabi ko, pakipatay yung aircon. So, wala pala. Sige, ang dami kong chika. So, I'm Alexandra. You can call me Alex. I'm 26. I studied school. I'm from Sampaloc, Manila, actually. So, kaya super natural ko lang kasi basically ganito talaga kami sa Manila. Like, hindi kami super, nag-stake ng personality namin, kung paano kami mag-dress up. Kaya minsan, most of the time, nag-dress sa pajamas. And then yesterday, I'm wearing a sweatshirt, not like this. And then super mas comfortable ko without makeup. Thank you so much. Easy ka lang sa pag-time. Parang nagugulat ako eh. Parang may galit ka yata, sir. Gulat ako. I'm sorry, what is one beautiful word in my language? Well, Manila, usually Tagalog lang naman. So, yung mga pag-separate. Wait lang, pwedeng pause yung time. Anyway, okay, for Manila, I would go for matatapang. Matatapang lahat ng Manileño, kahit babae matatapang, meron silang pinaglalaban. Especially, alam natin tama yung pinaglalaban. Lagi kami nasa tama. Kasi, it's super nonsense naman kung easy lang direct. Ikaw lang direct. Ikaw magalit sa akin direct. Ako lang to direct. So, growing up as a child, syempre naging daddy's girl ako, meron siyang future na gusto for me. And then, parang ako, wait na nga, super tatation na lang ako nun tayo. And then parang, ako syempre parang iniisip ko super limited ng resources ko. And then growing up, na-realize ko na nagawa ko siya all by myself. So basically, I'm inspiring every dreamer out there kasi I was once a dreamer. Na parang ayokong isipin nila na mayroong hindrance or whatever. Nakasmile ko sa reject. In this. So during this pandemic, sobrang negative na kasi nang nangyayari eh. So I tried to stay positive. Ayoko munang mag-isip na sa social media sobrang dami kasi fake news na parang lahat na lang ng tao meron gustong sabihin na negative. Bakit kailangan lagi na lang negative yung kinakalat niya? Super negative na nangyayari na just gotta chill. Wala namang mawawala kung magpaka-positive tayo. It's super good nga eh kasi you're making everyone around you super happy and chill as well. Yan. Hindi ako nag-time. Well, if I win, ngayon pa lang super happy ko na sa support na natatanggap sa community ko kasi God is so good. Kasi usually sa place namin, hindi siya yung parang super social na level ng Manila. So parang ako nakikita nila ako na between that, but then super humble mo, nag-reach out to everyone, kaya mo makikagpilo na hindi ka maarte, hindi ka, oh my God, ano yan, ganyan. So, super level lang. You're welcome to it.
What color do you think people are phenomenal woman?
Phenomenal woman for me. The color that would symbolize a phenomenal woman for me. I'm wearing pink right now, but for me it would be color black. Kasi color black is super neutral lang. And it depends kung paano kaya dalhin yung black. Super plain lang siya. How would you express yourself on what you wear? On how you dress up?
So, work from home now, 5% ng people, di ba?
I'm actually working from home. Super saya ko.
Ano yung mas skills na kailangan sa work from home na part naman nun sa
So, for working from home, kailangan mong mag-adjust. So, kung paano kayo magpapalitan ng messages, kung paano sasagutin yung specific questions mo. Kasi usually meron kayong time na parang ngayon, meron kami 30 seconds, sabi meron kami like 2 minutes to answer, but then ang tagal na magbibigay sa'yo ng sagot. So, kailangan be patient kaya sila ninja para tulungan ka. So, maging humble talaga sa kanila.
Whether it's family or natural, just would like to promote the book mo yun.
I'll go for sa Quiapo. Kasi doon kami kumakain lagi. Like, siguro bababa kami sa specific drop-off sa Quiapo and then lahat ng madaanan namin na kinakainan namin. Like, meron burger, meron yung oriental, super dami. And yung street food ka, super sarap na yung kumain. And then you just gotta wear super nice, super comfy outfit. No makeup at all. And then super sarap lang kakain ka lang. Ano? God. Kapag-travel lang, slippers, ganon. Local products, actually, ang pinapromote ko ngayon is yung mga local brands. Kasi ang mga, usually kasi pinapatronize ko ng mga tao yung mga international brands eh. And ako, hindi ko like sa mga hip-hop industries, gusto kong i-promote yung local brands na, kasi usually tingin sa kanila parang, super low class nila, tingin ng iba. But then, if you go deeper with their thoughts, may intindihan mo na meron din silang point. May point naman, okay lang. Wala ang So for the youth for today, my message for them is to don't forget to always to show the better version of yourself. There will always be room for improvement and madalas talaga makakatanggap tayo ng negative feedback sa ibang tao and it's always up to us kung paano natin gagawin positive, ito-turn into positive yung negative feedback. Thank you. During this interview, you've got nothing to do but just to be yourself. Since super light lang naman yung nangyayari, hindi mo siya kailangan sabihin na pag ganun, so kailangan by yourself. Heart of the Philippines. Yes. I'll try my best. Hello everyone, my name is Maria Lianita Macalino. I am representing the Heart of the Philippines, Marinduque, and I graduated chemistry minor in business studies and currently working as a product and research development in a local cosmetics brand. And right now I am pursuing my dream as a beauty queen because I believe that everyone has a chance to be achieved by them or by their own advantages. Yes po.
So, what's the word in Tagalog?
Sa amin, lagi namin ginagamit yung ngani or mandil para siyang katumbas ng alae sa Batangas. It's like a prefix or a suffix in every word that we say in terms of endearment. Also, when we speak in Tagalog sa Marinduque. Because not a lot of people know that Marinduque is a Luzon, is part of Luzon. They think that it's part of Visayas. So, it's mostly a mix of all that. A learning experience that I had as a child is that it is very important. The teachings of our family is very important, and I want to also bring it up in this platform to faculty that raising a child is not a joke, and we should all be a responsible parent and co-parents as well, because I think the core values in a child it can be instilled in him and her growth, and that is the making of now. That is the making of the future. The greatest lesson that I learned in this pandemic is that it is very essential for us to connect and the importance of human connection, because we've taken it for granted ever since and we've been always busy with our phones. And we've taken for granted the company of our friends, the company of our families. And now we just realized how important the physical touch is, and how it comforts us in our everyday living. Because physical touch is like if I win, first I will give honor to my family because I don't want everyone to remember how important our family and our parents are. And then secondly, I want to give back to my beneficiary Calvin Atienza. And he also explains about kindness and love. That is what I am advocating for. If I win, I will continue that. And lastly, I want to bring honor to Marinduque as the heart of the Philippines because it is not just a title, but it is us, and our hearts are always in action. A color that symbolizes a phenomenal woman is red because a phenomenal woman also works for the heart. And mostly we consist of red colors to our flesh and our blood. Phenomenal woman runs through me and also runs among us. It's red. Okay po. Thank you. Yes. Yes, I am currently working. Yes. I think you need to also educate yourselves in terms of working from home, in terms of technicalities in production, like your camera and filming yourself. Not just work for pageant, but also me as I work in the cosmetics industry. I also have to take pictures of myself. So I need to be holistically developed, not just in terms of paperwork, but also I need to balance myself and my mental and spiritual self in order to progress and do my work. Yes. Firstly, I would like to promote about Marinduque. It is the butterfly capital of the Philippines. It has a balanced biodiversity, and you can propagate natural butterflies in the Philippines. Secondly, it is an island, so there are a lot of beaches that people don't know about. It is very nice and clean and a lot of virgin islands and beaches. So I think a lot of people can come by and have their peace of mind. Yes. I want to promote in the province of Marinduque. I want to share to a lot of Filipinos also the arrowroot. It's like purero. It is cultivated. So I think this is also a great platform to get to know what Marinduque is all about because it has been so silent. But now I've gained the power and also the time to express and show to the world what Marinduque is. One thing that I think a lot of people should focus on is their heart because they've been busy with social media, with power, with fame, and don't they neglect what their heart really tells them. But for me, I think you should always focus on kindness and love because it just doesn't benefit a lot of people, but it also benefits you. Thank you. It is at the middle of the Philippines and it's also shaped like a human heart. Thank you so much.
Right now we are with Miss Misan, Miss Oriental. What preparations have you done? Like mental preparations, physical preparations for this?
Well, it's more mental, so I have been like praying since early in the morning, and I really just hope that whatever preparations I did a few months back will be shown in the Q&A. Yes, Tonique. Hello. Hi, maayong buntag sa inyo tanan. I'm Caroline Media, proudly representing the Samis Oriental. It's probably one of the hardest questions that I ever have to answer, but in retrospect, I think about my family, and I'm a proud sister to a cancer survivor. My sister was diagnosed at the age of 24 with stage 4 lymphoma, and she's someone that I look up to, and with her experience even more, and she inspired me even more to do more courageous. So I'm proud to say that I'm a sister to a cancer survivor. I have always loved the word pohon. Pohon is translated into someday, soon, and it's something that inspires me, it gives me hope, it makes me look forward to the future. Pohon. Sometimes we use it na, kita ra ta pohon, sabay ra ta pohon. So someday, and that's something that I look forward to. As a child, I was really loved by my family. I grew up in a loving home, and that impacted me and how I grew up. I value family, and everything that I do is for them, and that's what I'm applying even until now, joining Miss Universe Philippines. The greatest lesson I've learned is to take better care of myself. I have always had a macro perspective on things, so I'm used to keeping myself, helping other people, and then I came to a point when I struggled to get out of bed. I struggled to be productive, and I didn't know what's happening. And so I consulted my family, and then I realized that I forgot to take care of myself during this time, and that's something that I really learned a lot from, and I have been applying even now that I'm joining Miss Universe Philippines. If I do win Miss Universe Philippines, they would be so proud of me, and that's already a big help. This platform is so huge, and I really want to help promote the tourism in Misamis Oriental. It's one of the top eco adventure destinations in the country, and I believe that I can do more in promoting the beautiful destinations in my province through this platform. The color that represents a phenomenal woman is violet, because it's a color of women, a color of empowerment, and I believe it's very royal, it's very elegant, and it's something that we need to embrace. To be honest, I'm also working from home, and even now I'm working. I brought my laptop with me. I'm still supporting the children that we work with in World Vision. And I believe that technology is a very big thing now that we're experiencing this new normal. And I really hope that we invest more on internet connection, because that's where really the work is right now. And it also helps a lot of children and with their education. My favorite place in Misamis Oriental is a seascape and landscape in Initaw, Libertad. It's actually a very nice place. There are a lot of trees there, century-old trees, and it's like a cliff, so you can go cliff diving. You enjoy both worlds, the mountains and the seas. And it's also home to tarsiers and monkeys. Yes, it's found in Misamis Oriental. It's the second seascape and landscape in Initaw, Libertad. Yes, Initaw. So it's in between two municipalities, Initaw and Libertad. So they share that spot. Yes. To be honest, I really like to promote the local fabrics of Mindanao. So right now, I'm wearing a Tagulwanon. It's a banig made by the Tagulwanon tribe in Bukidnon. When I also arrived, I wore the tinalak of South Cotabato, and a few days before, I also wore a yakan outfit from the tribe in Basilan. And so I really want to promote the local fabrics we have, because it's something that we really have to embrace. We really have to focus more on our purpose, what we want to achieve in life, because that's the direction we are going. That's our guide in order to succeed. More and more people, youth especially, would know their purpose at an early age so that they will be guided in their path. Thank you. Thank you so much. Daghang salamat. Yes. Oo. So, parang sinol talaga siya na hindi na siya magpapakita. Hindi na ako makaupo. But it's super complicated. I'm very happy that I experienced that now I'm happy. Thank you so much.
Good morning, Miss Muntinlupa, carrying inspirations and you're the channel for this Q&A.
Absolutely. I'm a mama's girl, so I'm always thinking of my mom and how she encouraged me to embrace my roots and embrace my heritage. As a proud Indigenous woman, I'm so honored to be standing here today and representing my tribe, the Agtikabagan of Laos. Even though I live in Muntinlupa City, I always embrace my roots. So thank you. Hello, my name is Mary Chris Valdez Castro, proudly representing Muntinlupa City. I'm a proud member of the Agtikabagan tribe of the Large Source Bond. My father built our house in Muntinlupa about 14 years ago, and my mother designed it. Because of that, I know that when you put your heart into something, whether it's leaving or whether it's building a home together with your spouse, you are building community by just being who you are and loving people. Living in people who say Orabon, and that means we are strong, fierce, independent, and we are who we are, and we are phenomenal. I think the biggest experience I had as a child was just serving with my grandmother who built the Lamar Source of Gold. And for her to come back and invest in our tribe and our community and to serve alongside her as a missionary, that was eye-opening to see that your heart can truly impact not only one tribe but generations. The greatest lesson I learned was resilience. Resilience not only in what we can take, but in how we can take it together. We can take it on and we can overcome as one. I know that through volunteering it has been stressful as well as managing work in my family, but because of the encouragement of my family and our fellow kababayan, I feel strong. Orado. Absolutely, for my community, I hope to continue to instill a sense of pride that being Filipino means embracing our heritage, the color what makes us unique. Because as a beauty queen, I've seen the tremendous impact it's had. That representation matters. I've had a mother come running up to me just so she can have her daughter put her arm next to mine and say, see, you don't have to change your skin with your beauty queen. And so I hope to encourage everyone to embrace their own personal authenticity. Thank you. I believe it represents the color yellow, which in our Filipino culture is courage, it's hope, and it's exactly what we need right now during this pandemic and after. I think the skills that are needed are the same skills that are foundational to every successful society. The skills of being able to trust a teammate to do their work and make their home, as well as being resourceful. That's the challenge, and that's actually what makes it more fun. I would absolutely love to promote the Jamboree Lake because it is man-made, but it happens to be the smallest lake man-made in the world. And it's so beautiful, it's quaint, and it's at the center of Manila. So I'd love to take you there and show you something phenomenal that we made as Filipinos. I'm wearing right now, this is Steph Alclaveria. He's often been known to design for the royal family tonight, and it's because he takes in our culture and the weaves and everything that we symbolize together as Filipinos, and he makes it unique and international.
What should young people like you do?
I think we should focus on unraveling all of the stereotypes, all of the labels that society places on us and tries to weigh us down. Don't let your heart be muffled. Be loud, be proud of who you are, and accept that, and that is what you are going to take to the universe, and that's how you are going to change the lives of other millions. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Paul, and thank you for your time. All right.
We are with Miss Oriental Mindoro. What is that one piece of advice that you would want to tell yourself before you go about that?
I feel like the most important thing is to be myself. I know it's a cliche, but for me, this is about something that is really true. You just go with who you are and go with your gut. I don't even know anymore. It's good afternoon, everyone. I'm doing well, but it's very cold here, but I love it.
So,
Okay, we'll make it happen. Hi, everyone. I am Maddie Hitomi Ariadne Akiyama. I'm 27 years old, half Japanese, but 100% Filipina by heart because I was born and raised here. And I just recently graduated Doctor of Medicine in from Miss Universe Philippines, and now I am affiliated with the Armed Forces of the Philippines Medical Center. Oh, in Oriental Mindoro, the word there is Tagalog still. And what a beautiful word is maganda, as it is, because I feel like maganda is such a very encompassing term that you can use in a lot of ways. It's not just a physical, it can be who you are, it can be your attributes, it can be a person's feelings. It's everything that encompasses beauty on its own. And I believe that everything that we do has its own beauty in it. So, maganda, like me and all of you. Right. Period. Parang gumanda na po ako dahil sa Miss Universe, kinailangan ko pong gumanda. I think the best learning experience was when we had a downfall when my father left us. And I know that it's a hard thing to talk about, but I feel like my mom showed us how she can handle 5 children and how she has continued and finished college and even postgraduate studies, 3 of us have. And I believe that it showed strength in a woman that she can do anything, and that if she can, if I can be half as good as my mom, and if I can be half the woman she is, I'd be all set for that. The greatest lesson that I've learned during this pandemic is to look past my middle class upbringing and to see the difficulties that the common Filipino is experiencing right now. To be able to help them, to be able to see what I can do, because I'm not rich, I don't have a lot of money, but I can be able to help them in my own ways, especially with the advent of being part of Miss Universe Philippines. I can use my voice, I can use this influence, I can use who I am as a doctor and as a person, that I will be able to empower other people and to help them. If I win, I will be who I am. I am a doctor, I am a medical professional, and I'm also a nurse, and I believe that I can use that as an avenue to grow and to help other people, especially at a time of a pandemic, when people need the truth. People need someone who will serve as the truth, the face of truth. And I will be that person. I will be there to help other people, to inspire, but not only that, to help them, to teach them in a lot of ways, in medical and non-medical things. I believe it's yellow because
my favorite color is yellow. I love it. I actually didn't know that it was my favorite color until my mom told me that it has so much yellow things in everything. And I realized, oh my god, that is my favorite color. For the longest time I thought it was red, but then I realized that, oh my god, it symbolizes freshness. It symbolizes a new tomorrow, a great tomorrow. And I believe it's something that I have to show in this Universe Philippines because I will be showing you to see that. You know, it's very difficult for the Filipinos to forget because our household is filled with a lot of people. It's not unlike in other countries. And Filipinos have a very Chinese family, so all of the people are there, and it's very difficult. And I know that people have been experiencing that struggle. So I believe that you really need to set a specific place for yourself, set a time in your life, so that you will be able to focus on what you're doing. Because not a lot of people have that privilege to be able to have your own space. There are a lot of places in Oriental Mindoro, but in Calapan City, it's the city, right? But the thing is, there are a lot of man-made places there that you can visit, and there's also the Mangyan village there, and you will be able to see that there are still Mangyans living. There are still Mangyans. They still practice the old way of living as Mangyans, and it's very. When I visited, it's very wonderful. It's such a wonderful experience to have seen that and to be able to see their culture and how they still are proud of who they are. Oh, well, I believe the local product would be the Ramit cloth. It's in Oriental Mindoro, and these are hand woven by Mangyans of Oriental Mindoro, and it is very beautiful. They can incorporate so many colors in one piece. And I'm very proud to be the representative of Oriental Mindoro and their culture and heritage. It's so beautiful, it's so colorful, and I just want to show the rest of the universe how it is in Oriental Mindoro.
One thing should young people like
I think the thing that young people should focus on is to be unapologetic, to know what you stand for, to know who you truly are, and to be able to stand for what is right, especially for other people. If you are in a better position, if you're privileged enough, then you can stand for other people. You can be their voice. You can stand for those who are oppressed. And I believe it is the right timing, the right mindset for young people to understand that you can be apologetic as long as you know your heart is in the right place. Thank you so much. I know I speak so fast. I'm sorry, I have so many thoughts. Thank you so much, Mom. I had so much fun. I don't know if this is a common thing, but we laughed. We shared a lot about each other. We even shared Julie, so it was very fun. It was really fun. I had a lot of fun with that.
Hello po, good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Liga. I'm 18 and I represent my beautiful province, Palawan. Yes. About myself, I'm an island girl and I always dream of becoming a beauty queen and never thought that at this young age I would be able to achieve that partner dream. I am blessed to be nurtured by loving and caring parents. So much privilege to have grown into a woman of kindness, influenced by the both black and inspired island. And my local language, actually, I don't speak Koyunin. Because in Palawan, there's a lot of language here that we use, and I prefer Tagalog. I think Palangga. Because when someone calls you Palangga, it's like fear. Like, he or he treasure you as a person. One of that is to be disciplined because here in this universe, you learn how to be disciplined and responsible in all our actions because people are looking at us as a public figure if we put ourselves in a situation to be judged. So what we need to do is to act what we have to do. I learned the importance of life that with or without the virus, we should always look after the people, not just our friends or family, but also the people in our environment and the other world because everyone is suffering from this pandemic. And what we need to do is spread love and care, not the virus. Of course. Pardon? My advocacy is concerned about our environment because Palawan is known for its natural resources. So I would like to take that opportunity and use this platform to inspire other people to be more curious and conscious about our environment because Palawan is known for its biodiversity and we know how to sustain all our natural resources. Because violet is the color of the woman, and I think that that color represents love. Yes, first year. Yes. Everyone is adjusting from before to the new normal. So I think that our government needs to push more or do more so that the other people will know how to handle this kind of situation and they should be educated po on how the works will happen. I would promote, of course, underground river because underground river is rich in biodiversity and it's naturally made. And for me, underground river is a place where you can see an amazing features that you thought that can never happen. Yes, there's a holy family and a big castle inside. What local products that I want to promote is the kasui in Palawan. Here in Manila, it's kind of expensive, but in Palawan, it is cheap. But it's healthy and yummy. Yummy. Ay, yes po, maya. Focus on your goal because not everyone is thinking about their goal. They just focus on it. And for you, goal is very important because that will be your key to become successful in the future. And that way, if you achieve your goal, you will be able to inspire other people and do more. Thank you.
Who do you want to inspire with your performance today?
I want to inspire especially the other Palaweños and the young or other people that your age doesn't define you and you can do great and you can do whatever you want. Good afternoon. Hi. I'm Patricia Pineda Santos and I'm representing the province of Pampanga. I'm a flight attendant but on the sidelines and an outreach organizer and I'm the CEO of Project Millennium PH and founder of the Babaya Ko Kaya Cooking Program. I'm a first timer but I'm ready to take the risk now. The one beautiful local word that I can think of right now, because we have a lot, I would say, that would be masanting. Masanting Tagalog is actually guapo. But in Kapampangan, something is not just guapo. It defines every. The one learning that I had as a child that made such great impact, honestly, is to love myself. Because as a child, I was bullied for how I looked and my big round eyes, as you might see right now. But throughout the years, I have learned that self-love is important in embracing yourself. Because there's not much you really can change physically, but you can change on how you react on what people say about you. And you can only empower others if you first empower yourself and love yourself, and all this rooted from what I have experienced before. The greatest lesson that I've learned during the pandemic is inclusivity. With the Project Millennials PH and the Babae Ako Kaya Ko Din movement, I have learned that we have always been healthy. That is not during this pandemic only. But I have learned that health is only truly successful if it is inclusive and aid is delivered and equal for everyone. I have been healthy for so many years, but this is only now the time that I realize my health is only successful if I also reach the far-flung areas with the help of others as well. If I win, I plan to help more by using, of course, my platform to champion for causes and be the voice of the unheard. I know that Missing Persons organization will give me the platform to reach out even to the far-flung areas wherein what we say at Project Millennials PH, we aim that no one gets left behind, and with this wide platform, I know that we are able to achieve that mission and vision in our mind. To leave the color that symbolizes the phenomenal woman is red, which is what I'm actually wearing right now. Because she is regal, she is fiery, she is strong and forceful, yet she is beautiful and soft inside her heart, which drives her to the phenomenon that she can be. I believe as we adapt to the new normal of working from home, the skill needed very much is to be always self-centered and not procrastinating. Because being at home has always had the connotation that we have to feel comfort, we have to be comfortable, it's the time to relax, but we have to go back to our self-center and realize who we are at the moment. If I am an employee at the moment of this hour, then I must be able to do that and regain my focus. And then in the next hour, I will take my break and be a host. I would promote Miamis Falls. Pampanga is known to also be an urbanized province, but Miamis Falls is actually found in Porac. And when you go beyond the physical building, you ride the 4x4, you see this, and then you realize that there's actually more to Pampanga, and you realize that in the chaos and in the noise of the city, you can find a quiet and peaceful self or peaceful place for yourself, and that's who we are. Can be chaotic outside, peaceful inside. There are a lot actually. I can start off with the biggest names, but if there is one, allow me to promote my product, the Suka company, which I have started due to what happened to the new normal as a flight attendant. Suka company is something that is I started, but I guess from a supplier, a local supplier, who he makes on his own. So at the same time, it is not just I that is benefiting, but it is another Kapampangan, and it is promoting what Kapampangan is like. Original, authentic, and tasty.
what young people like me should focus on is first themselves. Because if you build this power inside, this confidence inside, that's only the time that you're able to go out and help and empower others. As they always say, you cannot give what you don't have in you. And the best way to lose yourself is to find yourself in the service of others, as Mahatma Gandhi said. Thank you everyone.
If it's not yet obvious, our pageant is not only about phenomenal physical beauty. As a matter of fact, the Miss Universe standard format makes it so that we place more importance on intelligence as well as the ability to stand out despite having to answer really difficult questions. This has been the third batch of interview preliminaries. This is Miss Universe Philippines 2020